Hello, collective consciousness. It's me, Marmalade. Paddington. Came from Peru over to see you. And now you need to go over to see me. Wow. Just having some toast. Collective consciousness. We're all involved in this together. Good, bad, and the ugly. And the freaks and the uniques. So, when I was in Washington Court, and I was living on top of a graveyard that you just built randomly on and didn't even ask permission for the dead, and moved everybody to Handsworth. Well, some of the dead bodies, not all of them. Anyway, I kept saying, oh my God, it's like reliving the reenactment of the 1980s. Can you remember Birmingham? We had the 1980s riots all over the country. And I said, ask anyone who was there, they'll tell you, because I'm crazy like that. I talk a lot. And I said, it's like living the reenactment of the 1980s Birmingham riots. And now look what's happened 6 months later. Well, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. Yeah, 6 months. And now all of a sudden, what's happening in Birmingham? Oh, we're having riots all over the country, I do believe. That's what happens when sinners... I'm using a bloody goddamn... I would kill you with a butter knife. So, well, we seem to be reliving and reenacting the 80s Birmingham riots. But I also remember talking to the guy when I was listening to the African preacher, this Jew who came from the Promised Land. Oh look, I've got a square and I've got a triangle. I didn't do it the same, how silly. So, how bizarre. How bizarre, how bizarre, how bizarre, how bizarre. So what that would mean is that my psychic abilities are very good, aren't they? Marmalade on toast, beautiful. Just checking on me. I'm in the safest place I could be. God always puts me where I'm needed. So, how terrible. I do believe Middlesbrough is kicking off. Southport, Liverpool, Birmingham, Leeds. I've been to all them places. But when I was listening to the preacher, who was from Africa, preaching about religious bullshit. Anyway, it was interesting actually, I enjoyed it. This random Jew man who'd come from the Promised Land said to me, are you listening to this fucking asshole preaching? Sorry, are you talking to me? Yeah, kind of. Why? Who are you? He proceeded to then have a 15-minute conversation with me. It'll be on CCTV. About how he'd come over from the Promised Land and he was keeping his promise. What promise? Well, apparently the government have organised it so that, yes, the government have organised it so that all the immigrants came over and they're going to steal back what we stole from them. What do you mean? Well, what he meant was that how the jewels had been stolen from the Commonwealth and from Iraq and from Iran and from biblical times of Christ. They were coming to steal them back, and he said there will be riots on, we're all getting ready. This is getting ready for what? To kick the place off? The place is going to blow up. Is it? Really? So you've been sent over. He says, yeah, come over here. He says, I don't, he says, I'm living here, my family. He says, well, that's nice. We've been welcomed here. He says, oh yeah. He says, I don't pay tax. I don't pay any, I don't have to go to work. They pay me to be here. Do they? So the government's paying for you to be here? Yeah. Wow. That's a revelation, isn't it? I wonder if we should see Mrs. Schumacher do about that. And now the government's blaming all the immigrants for kicking off, but they paid them to be here. Isn't that interesting? Well, who knew? 5:33 on the clock. I knew. They knew I knew. That's why they put me in here, thinking they're going to shut me up. Please. I'm the safest place I could be, darling. Would you like to have another look at that and see your glasses? I think I'll have to come back and see my corrupt landlord, see if I can get my stuff. I hope you haven't moved or touched my stuff, sir. You're not allowed to. And if you have, you'll be in trouble. Because it's my stuff. And even though I don't have much stuff, I've lost a 30-year life for this cause to lead and try and teach peace. I'm having a mocha in a yellow cup. Sunshine, you are my sunshine. My grandma did always say, be prepared for war, Catherine. Grandma, that's a really weird thing to say. Not really, Catherine, we're always in war. Are we? Yeah. World War II never ended, they just changed tactics. How bizarre. So I thought I'd just pop in and tell you that while I'm having my toast. Enjoying my best life. Not giving a fuck about anybody. Because you all fucked me. And now you're going to get fucked back. How bizarre. How bizarre. Anyway, it's nothing to do with me. I'm living in a peaceful life, peaceful place, peaceful people. Nobody's trying to hurt me or kill me or lie to me or jab me. Funny how I got jabbed last week and now all this jabber is going off. Top cat. Oh well. Not my war. You're in war. I'm not in war. I'm at peace. Is it annoying me eating this toast? Good. I'll do it again more often then. 7:54 on the clock. How is Frank? The drug man. Ask Frank, he knows a lot, Frank. It's an advert they used to have in the 80s. Not remember. Don't do drugs, kids. Oh, how we laugh. I'll do some mushrooms, Don. See if you can get in my brain. It's a good idea. Take the beach bum out of the beach boy, but you can't take the beach boy out of the beach bum. He's a bummer in. Still bumming along. Bumbling. Fumbling in the bum. How sad. You can't escape karma. Knows where everyone lives. Every deed, every action, every spelling, every action has a reaction. Now we're getting the reactions, I see. Enjoy Christmas. Good. Nearly dropped my jam. 9:23 on the clock. That toast was so lovely, I might go have some more. Amazing how my weight's staying the same, but I'm expanding. Yeah, heavy-wise, I'm the same weight. I think I can go in for the heavyweight championships soon. Might win the Olympics, maybe, mightn't I? For mine, mastermind. I think I might go now, guys. 10 minutes I've given you. I can't be bothered to give you an hour now. I know you get bored. And if I keep going like this, my hair is going to be long, darling, for the wedding. Look at that. You see it? It's growing massively, isn't it? Oh, how lovely. I'm going to have long curly locks soon. I'll be like Goldilocks and the Three Bears. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.